Okay, I know I said I was doing nothing today, but my apartment was driving me crazy, and so I cleaned it. It just kind of like stuff builds up when I have no time to breathe, let alone clean my apartment. The only thing that's still stressing me out is my extra bedroom is kind of like moving like headquarters, and so it is a hot mess of stuff that needs to be sorted through to figure out if I want to keep it or not, stuff that needs to be packed, that I don't necessarily need right now, and just like, but I am judging the nonfiction finals for the BookTube prize. So just got the announcements on what books those are, requested them all from the library. Sometimes I had to go through the state library because we didn't have them at our library. And now I am going to head and get some breakfast essentials for my favorite breakfast that is not the healthiest but is the most amazing, and then go to Kohl's to return something. Hey everyone, welcome to my cooking show where I show you how to make oatmeal the bizarre Karen way, which is healthy-ish with a lot of unhealthy things in it. So first you need a pot. Obviously this one is too big because I smashed my favorite pot recently, but you need a half a cup of oats. Then you need a half a cup of water. Then you need a half cup of non-dairy milk. And I am using soy because I heard it was good for cancer prevention and for the girls. So, half a cup. And it's been fairly normal so far, but now this is where we get kind of weird. We need some spices because spices are healthy. So we have cinnamon, which is fairly normal and helps with blood sugar and stuff. You just sprinkle it in. No one really cares how much you put in. And then turmeric, or however you say this, which is the weird ingredient, but it's really good for you. So just sprinkle it in. You won't even notice it. It's gonna be fine. Okay, then you put it on the stove and start cooking it. And stove oatmeal tastes way better than oatmeal that has been microwaved. I'm just saying. Now, because you do want to be slightly healthy, and this oatmeal doesn't really lend itself to fruit on the like mixed in with it, you are gonna have a side of fruit. So you can get yourself a cute little ramekin sort of thing and fill it with a berry of your choice, because berries are super good for you. I'm doing blueberries because they're in season. Actually, yeah, basically every berry is in season, but strawberries are a bit done. Those were kind of like earlier June sort of things. Okay, the oatmeal is boiling, which you're not really supposed to boil oatmeal, but I don't really have time. Well, I do. I just don't want to take the time to not boil it. So now it's time to get the unhealthy ingredients ready. The first one is a white chocolate peanut butter and co peanut butter. So you just kind of don't measure. You just kind of put a glob in there. And it's really nice to have the spoon in the bowl ready for it to go, because then the oatmeal will be on top of it and it'll be all like super creamy and melty and amazing. So we're almost there. Everyone has their own consistency as far as oatmeal, so I'm curious if you guys like it like more firm or kind of soupy, or in between where it's just like mushy but not too soupy. I would say I probably like it mushy, not too soupy, and not too dry. Okay, now, chocolate chips. This is key. You probably should measure because these are not good for you. But it's really good when you don't measure, so I don't know. These are vegan. So this whole thing is vegan. All right, it's good. So I'm gonna dump it right on top of my peanut butter glob, which you cannot see, which is probably a good thing because there's a lot. Now the oatmeal is yellow because of the turmeric, but don't worry, just eat it anyway. It still tastes good. It just looks weird. Okay, then I'm gonna dump some of these on there because you want them to melt and be like really amazing. Okay, that's probably good. We're not gonna measure, but we can't get too carried away. Then a little bit of ground flaxseed because that is good for you. Should probably measure that too. Though the serving size is actually like way too much. Like it would taste like chalk. And then finally, a little bit of coconut. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, now you just kind of have to wait a little bit for it to like chill and get kind of melty. And then you can proceed with watching YouTube while you eat your amazing oatmeal. Okay, so while I'm waiting for my interview, I did pick out the book that I am going to start with for the Spooky Smart Bitch readathon, and that is Midnight in Peking. It is true crime. It is about an English woman who is murdered in China. So we'll see what this is about. I think her dad like investigates it and possibly finds out who did it, and like no one is listening to him or really caring what happened. But yeah, we'll see. Done. All right, so that was actually so fun. That lady was so nice. I just met with one of the other editors, and she was like lovely, and she was from a different country, which made it way cool just to have like more diversity in basically this is for the Teach Better group, and they teach teachers, and so it's really nice that their community is so diverse that it includes people from other countries. Like sometimes to me Canada doesn't feel like another country, but it really is a lot different from the United States. So yeah, super cool to talk to her, but I'm excited to read and take the rest of the day to chill.
She was clear every time she came.